Hi everyone, I'm Ron Strong with my friends from Annie's, and today I have the perfect quick tutorial for you. Now, every month I get a shipment from Annie's Holiday Quilting Club, and it's one of my very favorite quilting kind of curated boxes that I get every month. And that's because I love the holidays, and I love that Annie's so thoughtfully creates projects that go along with themed fabric, and it's just this really great club, and I love being a part of it. I love getting my shipment every month, opening it up like a madman. As soon as I get it in the house, I don't even take time to check the labels or nothing. I just rip it open because I love it so much. Well, this month I was so excited to receive the Patriotic casserole carrier and pot holder. With the 4th of July coming up, there's a whole lot of stuff going on, and I've always kind of wanted to make a casserole carrier. Now, it's not like I make casseroles or take casseroles anywhere, but I want a carrier for a casserole dish because somehow I ended up with casserole dish. So I think this will be a great project to try that on. Now, in today's little quick tutorial, I'm actually going to show you how to make these really cool buttons that are on kind of all over this casserole carrier. So I thought that would be really fun. But first, let's talk about what you get in the kit every month. So you get pretty much all the tools and supplies that you need, except for a few things that are extra supplies. And the pattern will always tell you when you need extra supplies, exactly what they are. And so you'll always know exactly what you need. So this month I received my pattern, which is this, and you can see the project is right here. I also received my template. So this has everything that I need to cut out in order to make this. Now, this is a pretty beginner-friendly project. The only things that you need to cut out here are pretty much the appliques. Now, these kind of weird shapes over here, those are for your, I'll show you. Those are for the star that's here on your pot holder. So, but the rest, these two are for your appliques, and this circle here is for your buttons, which I'm going to show you how to make today. Now, along with all the kind of the various tools and supplies that you'll get included in your kit, you also get fabric, and you get all the fabric you need in order to complete this. So this month, I ended up getting all of this, and I just love this fabric. Now, I don't know if you know kind of the history of knitting side of me, but a few years ago I wrote this book all about the history of knitting, and all of my knitting designs have always been very patriotic themed, and that's because that's what I like. So I was really excited to get these in the mail, and you get this beautiful blue, which I'm just in love with. All these stars, they're gorgeous. You get this really cool print, which, I mean, if you don't use this to make the casserole dish, the one thing I love about Annie's Holiday Quilt Club is that you could use this fabric for other things. I think this would make a beautiful block on a quilt of valor. If you don't know what quilt of valor are, you can always look that up. This video is not about that. But we got a lot of other really cool fabric. I just love all this different fabric. So you'll get all of the fabric you need to complete the project. You'll get some of the various tools. Like I said, you might have to supplement some months. But if you are liking what you see, you can always click the link in the description down below, and that will take you to the website. And once you're on the website, you'll be able to sign up, and you'll be able to kind of see some other projects that we have in different months' kit clubs. And every month is different, so you're not going to get a repeat of the same thing over and over again. And I love it because, like, there's the traditional holidays like Halloween and Christmas, but there's also some really cool things like New Year's, and there was a spring kit club that I got that I really loved. It's St. Patrick's Day, which was really, really cool. So there's something for everyone, and I love the Holiday Kit Club, Quilt Kit Club. How many times can I say it? Holiday Quilt Kit Club. There we go. So, okay, now, let's talk about how to make these buttons that I received. So in your kit, you're going to get this little kit, which is a little packet that gives you everything you need to make fabric covered buttons. So you're going to get You're going to get 3 little metal buttons here, And this part, which is kind of concave and it has the space in the back, this is going to be your button front. This is what we'll lay the fabric over. And then you have your button backs. They have the little eyelets there, and that's what we secure them to whatever we're working on. And then you have your plastic, it's a malleable plastic, so we can form our buttons. And this is the tool that we'll use to actually make our buttons with. Now, like I said, in the template that you receive for the Patriotic Casserole carrier, there is a small circle button cover, and you can just follow that and cut it. Because I like to have something a little more sturdy, I actually had a candle that was the same exact size as the circle that's on there, and I'm going to trace around that. I just find that if I'm tracing around just paper, which I could transfer this to template plastic, I suppose, but this was just quick and easy and handy. So the pattern will tell you that you're going to use the printed word fabric to cut your buttons out. I'm actually going to use just this cream color here, because it's going to be a little bit easier to see what I'm doing. I'm going to take the lid to my candle and lay it on top. And then I'll position it near the edge. And then I'm just going to trace around. And obviously I'm using a marker and not a fabric safe marker or anything like that, just so you can see on camera what I'm doing. So then, once I have that, I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. I have my circle cut out. My edges aren't exact. They don't have to be. I'm going to take the clear plastic part of my button, we'll call it a button maker, and I'm going to lay my fabric inside of it right side down, wrong side up. I'm then going to take the front, my button front. So that's the one with the solid circular top and then, whoops, the kind of concave bottom. And I'm going to put the solid part right on top of my fabric, and I'm just going to push down. And you really want to push it in there and make sure that it's inside of your button maker tool there. Then we're going to fold in all of our edges. I love this. This is so fast and easy. Then we're going to take our button back with the eyelet facing up, and we're just going to center it on there. And we're going to press, and you can do this with your hands. And then go ahead and grab your, this is little blue part, is just like to secure everything, and you can pop it in there and just really give it a nice press. And then we'll just pop it out. And there you go. You have a perfect, beautiful low button. How cool was that? Now, there's a couple things you can do to make this, make sure your fabric doesn't slip or your back doesn't come off. This is really secure. Chances are it's not going to pop out. But if for some reason you're afraid, you can always add a little bit of glue before you put your button back on. You could always add a little bit of glue to the button front if you wanted. There's really no need to do that, but you can if you want. But this is going to stay pretty secure. And that's it. That's how you make these buttons. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial from me and my friends from Annie's. And remember, the Holiday Quilting Club is just, it's a great way to get curated fabrics and really wonderful projects that are all centered around a holiday theme every single month straight to your mailbox. You never kind of got to go to the store. You don't got to guess when it comes to yardage or fabric amounts. Most of the supplies are included. You only got to supplement a few things here and there, which I think is a really great deal. So you can click the link in the description down below to sign up for the Annie's Holiday Quilting Club. While you're there, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our Annie's channel for more crafty content. I'm Ron Strong, and we'll see you guys next time. Happy stitching. Bye, guys.